Hello everyone! Kumusta? This is Che and I want to show you my Tolumnias. This is an update about my Tolumnias. I showed you in one of my videos how I potted and hang them in our fence. And then after 8 months, I have grown my Tolumnia collection. I now have 11 Tolumnias. 10 Tolumnias hang here in our fence and 1 Tolumnia together with my other orchids. Also, after 8 months, 2 of my Tolumnias are now blooming. This is very exciting. I am so happy. So let me show you all of my Tolumnias real quick. I will also provide their names on the screen. I will show you the ones with flowers first. This is my first Tolumnia to bloom for me. I have shown you her spike or her buds in one of my videos. I was very excited because this is the first one to give me a spike. And then here is the second one to bloom for me. She is not yet in full bloom, but as you can see, some are already open, and I want to show you that she has a branching spike. So cool! I did not expect this. And that means this will have more flowers than the other one. And that is so exciting. Also, she looks very healthy compared to my other Tolumnias, and that's because I got her as a larger and healthier Tolumnias compared to the other ones. This is actually my first time to see a Tolumnia flower. So for those of you out there who haven't seen a Tolumnia flower, I am comparing it with an Oncidium. The other one is Oncidium redolens, which smells like chocolate, just like Cheery baby, and this is my Tolumnia. So the flower of a Tolumnia is actually of the same size with an Oncidium flower, even wider. And it is amazing because Tolumnias are tiny orchids with showy flowers. And now I will show you all of them one by one, and later I will tell you how I cared for them. This is the newest one in my collection, and I hope that she will grow new growths or new fans very soon. And this one is the one which bloomed for me first. I love the flowers, I love the color, and I think that she had already bloomed before, even before I got her, because I got her with an old spike. This is the smallest in my collection. I got her as of tiny Tolumnia. The oldest growth is already dead, and I hope that the others won't die. This one is looking good, she looks healthy, and I hope that this will flower for me soon. I got my Tolumnias as single Tolumnias, and I am so happy that they are growing new fans or new growths. This one looks very healthy. This is the other one which bloomed for me. The flowers are pretty, and I hope that all of the buds will open so that I can see this one in full bloom, and I will share that with you. Down here are my newer Tolumnias. They are growing and hopefully they will flower soon. I will just post their names on the screen. I got this one with an old spike, and hopefully just like the other Tolumnia, it will soon bloom for me. They are in 3-inch plastic pots. I use Hydroton or LECA as my medium, and I added a thin layer of sphagnum moss on top. I have a video about Hydroton or LECA where I buy them, how I prepare the Hydroton or LECA for my orchids, and if you are interested, I will include the link in the description. This one is so sad. I think that this will be the first Tolumnia to die on me. This is so sad. I have 11 Tolumnias and one is dying. This is where I place them in my garden. In our fence, I have a limited space, so I maximize the space that I have so that I can grow lots of orchids. They are under polycarbonate roof with shading net, plus the net outside, so they are in a shady location in my garden. But it is still hot here, so I water them almost every day. I water them whenever the sphagnum moss on top is no longer moist. I use a sprayer to water them, and they don't get wet when it's raining because of the roof, so I try to flush them regularly. At least once a month, I use a water hose to water them thoroughly or to flush them. And I also fertilize them regularly, just like how I fertilize my other orchids. And I have a video about that. I will include the link in the description. I also applied bloom booster fertilizer to them and to my other orchids for 3 months. Once a month for 3 months, and then I stopped because I am preparing to transfer them. I have a video how I use bloom booster fertilizer to my vandas. I will also include the link in the description. That's how I also use bloom booster fertilizer to my other orchids, because after I use that on my vandas, I decided to use that on my other orchids. This is my other Tolumnia, which I placed together with my other orchids. I bought my single Tolumnias from Golden Bloom Orchids, but this one, I bought this from Purification Orchids Philippines, semi-clump and no ID. I care for this the same way I care for my other Tolumnias and my other orchids. Thank you for watching. Maraming salamat. Paalam. See you on my next videos.